Good morning. Yeah, you know what time it is. It's weekly home blessing time. Get on in here. Yeah, we got stuff to do. We need to keep busy and turn the TVs off. Yep, you heard me right. I think I'm going to be listening to my own advice today. I'm not going to look at Fox News, and I'm not going to look at I'm just going to turn the TVs off because it's crazy out there, folks. It is really crazy out there. And it's just not worth getting in a panic because people are, when people are fearful, they do stupid things. And it's not, we need to gather ourselves together and not allow our fear to take over our lives, whether it's of this virus. I've been studying viruses, and as Leanne and I were talking about yesterday, you just have to follow the money. You just have to follow the money because something's going on, and same thing's happening with fuel prices. There are a lot of things happening today, and you're just going to have to turn the TV off and just circle your wagons and deal with what's going on in your home. Because what's going on out there in the world is crazy. It's crazy. And what's the benefit of what's going on out there? Russia and Saudi Arabia are fighting over oil. And we get caught in the crossfire. But guess what that crossfire is going to do? It's going to cause our oil prices to go down. We're going to be able to fill our car up for $25 instead of $45. So that means we're going to have more money in our bank account, and it's going to be a good thing. So let's let those people do their thing. Let's circle our little wagons and let's take care of our families instead of getting caught up in a panic. Because if you're flying, your house is in order, you have groceries in the house to be able to cook for a week because you've done your grocery shopping, we're good. We are good. We don't have to panic. We got soap and water. We've got things to disinfect our homes. We got a supply of vitamin C, and we're good to go. So turn the televisions off. Let's circle our little wagons and let's take care of our family. And let's keep busy. Busy is good for us. Busy is real good for us. So let's not turn the TV on today. Let's listen to an audio book. There's Conda. Let's listen to some fun stuff today and tell these people out there to leave us alone. So yesterday I missed day 8. So day 8 in our Chaos to Clean book is celebrate. I am so proud of you. You have a simple before bed and morning routine. That really does help us a whole lot with a before bed and a morning routine. Flying is like opening up a present every single day. Are you ready to fly? And then today's the 9th of March, day 9. Let's add decluttering to our morning routine. Try a 5-minute room rescue or a 27 fleeing boogie. These are just fun ways to get rid of clutter. And I'll explain both of them. If you make decluttering fun, it will get done. So a 5-minute room rescue is you set your timer for 5 minutes. And you go into a room that's probably your messiest room in the house and grab one item, one box, and leave that room because it's really messy. And go to another place and sort through the box. put things away. Yesterday, I was doing a 5-minute room rescue in my living room and in my kitchen and in my dining room. I was just taking a few minutes, 5 minutes, and putting things away. I was playing a reverse scavenger hunt. Is pretty much what I was doing. I was grabbing an item that didn't belong where it was and taking it to where it belonged, and then taking something from there and taking it to another place. And I was doing it about 5 times in a row, like a reverse scavenger hunt. And I was getting things put away. Robert was just blown away at how wonderful everything was looking, because I was putting things away. Really simple things. So it's weekly home blessing time, but I think I need another dose of coffee. I've got my little Untie of Knots cup. Robert got us some new coffee, and it's some good coffee, I'm telling you. Where's my dice? There's my dice. I want you all to go to your bedrooms and take the sheets off your bed. You got 2 minutes. Ready, set. We're doing our weekly home blessing right now. Go. We're going to take our sheets off our bed. I found this when I was decluttering. It's a Fly Lady doll. We had a bunch of these. We had a whole bunch of these. And we were going to sell them, but I looked at her one day and I thought, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Fly Lady was saying something ugly with a one-fingered salute, so to speak. So we couldn't sell them, but I gave a lot of them away at conferences to little kids that were crying. Anyway, I'm going to set her right there. She makes me happy. Jack surprised me with her one time. Anyway, you got another minute. Another minute to get the sheets off the bed and put them in the washing machine. I'm glad your house was looking good, Yvonne. So y'all, let's get some things done. Let's get our mind off what's going on out in the world, because really all we have is what's in between our 4 walls. That's all we've got. It's all we can take care of at one time. You know, we have to take care of things, and we don't have a whole lot of control. You know, the serenity prayer is, God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. You know, we can change the way things in our house. We can't change the things going on the stock market or the coronavirus. We can't change any of that. All we can do is protect ourselves. Living one day at a time, enjoying one moment at a time, accepting hardship as a pathway to peace, taking, as Jesus did, this sinful world as it is, not as I would have it. Trusting that you will make all things right if I surrender to your will, so that I may be reasonably happy in this life and supremely happy with you forever in the next. I just love that. You say the serenity prayer, but you never say that second verse, and that second verse is so powerful. So I'm going to roll the dice. I'm going to turn over let me find my sheets. Change the sheets. That one's there. Turn all of mine over so that I can't see what they are, because I have a little tile game. And there's 6 tiles, and I got a dice that's to 6. And I'm going to roll the die. And I got a number 5 right here. Number 5. And number 5 is, we're going to grab our mops. Now, we have a brand new mop. I don't know if you've seen it or not, but we have a big purple mop with a microfiber cloth that is absolutely wonderful. And guess what? With this mop, you don't even have to sweep before you mop. You don't even have to sweep. So ready? We're going to wet our mops and we're going to do our floors right quick. Right quick. Ready, set, go. Yep. Ready, set, go. I hope I'm on the right channel. I hope I'm on the Fly Lady channel. Yep. Because I'm seeing friends from my Facebook page that are local people here. So they must have seen me come online. Anyway, we are mopping our floors right now. We have 1 minute 30 seconds to go. So I was telling you about decluttering, 5-minute room rescue, a reverse scavenger hunt, and a 27 fling boogie. Now, this room that I'm sitting in right now used to be piled to the ceiling. And I was able to get it clean with a 5-minute room rescue and a 27 fling boogie. Those two things got this room clean. It was to the roof, I'm telling you. There was a bathtub sitting in front of this picture window. It was, this became our catch-all. It's where it was our stash and dash site. And I got this room clean with a 27 fling boogie and a 5-minute room rescue. Sometimes I did it once an hour, sometimes 3 times a day. A 27 fling boogie is to grab a bag or a box, tote bag, and run through the house and gather up 27 items to throw away. And then you run through the house and gather up 27 items to give away. So you're getting rid of trash and you're getting rid of things that you don't love anymore. And before you know it, when you do that 3 times a day, morning, afternoon, and it doesn't take long, morning, afternoon, and evening, boy, can your house look good. It really can look good. Okay, we're through mopping. I'll put your mop away. Lay your, if it's pretty outside, lay your mop cloth outside and let it dry. And then you can throw it in the wash machine. I don't throw wet things in my dirty clothes unless it goes straight to the wash machine. Okay, I'm going to roll the dice again. Ready, set. Number 2. And number 2 is we're going to go through the house and we're going to empty all our trash. Now, the secret to emptying trash is to put the bag back in the trash can. Because when I'm setting the timer now, grab your trash bags. Ready, set, go. Find every trash can in your house and fill up that trash bag. And then you've got your shoes on. You can go straight to the trash can and put it in the trash can for the trash to come and be picked up later. Mine comes, Robert takes our trash off on Tuesdays. Let's gather up the trash. And I keep my empty trash bags in the bottom of the trash can. Whether it's a roll of trash bags, because I don't throw any wet trash in my can at all. I don't want it to smell. I only put dry stuff in the trash can. That's all I do. Just dry things in the trash can. So good job having the trash already on the curb. You might be able to take another load out. But let's gather up all of our trash and get it in the big trash can. And then your house is going to smell better. Your house is going to feel cleaner. And you're going to be happy that you did it. Because getting rid of trash changes, your trash can isn't overflowing. Everything looks good. 45 seconds. See, we can get a lot done in 2 minutes. You just don't believe how much stuff we can get done in 2 minutes. Just 2 minutes. You know, when you hear yourself say, I don't have time, what you're really saying is, I don't have time to do it right. And that's our perfectionism that causes us to procrastinate. So set your timer for 2 minutes whenever you hear yourself say that. And let's get rid of our clutter. Let's do what we need to do that we said we didn't have time to do. Let's take care of it. Let's take care of it. Okay. We've got the trash gathered up. I'm going to roll the dice. Any of y'all hoping for a number? Let's see what we get. Number 4. Number 4 is we're going to declutter magazines. Got number 4. We're going to declutter magazines. Now, if you don't have any magazines or you don't have any catalogs, then what you're going to do is you're going to clean off a hotspot, a place where you dump paper. Ready, set, go. We're going to get rid of these magazines and catalogs and things that are piled up on our hotspot. Let's declutter that mail pile. Don't throw any good things away. You need to put your bills in the office in a bag where you pay your bills. Let's get things done. Because when things are tough out in the world, what better place to be than in your own home? Knowing what's for dinner. Having food to cook for your family. Tonight, I'm not cooking tonight. Robert has philosophical society. And when he does his philosophical society, it's just mainly the guys that go to the philosophical society, and somebody gives a speech and they have a good time talking about different things, and they learn something new. He learned about containers, shipping containers not long ago, which I thought was quite interesting. I would have loved to have heard that speech, because we deal with shipping containers. So everybody, let's get those hot spots decluttered, and let's take care of things, because hot spots make your room messy. It makes it look messy. Even if it's clean, and if you've got a hot spot, it's going to look messy. It's going to look messy. So 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. There you go. Okay. We've got 3 more to go. 6, 3, and 1. Let's see if we can get one of those numbers. Ready? That was a 5. We've already done 5. We got a 1. So, we're going to grab our carpet sweepers or your vacuum cleaner. But if you have somebody sleeping right now, like a baby or a husband that works a night shift, grab your carpet sweeper, because it doesn't make any noise. It's real quiet. And they're on sale right now. They're $10 off. They're $21.95. But this is the last week. Next Sunday, I think it is, they go on the 15th, the Ides of March. That's when they are going to go back up to their regular price. So folks, I forgot to set the timer. I'll just put it at a minute, because we've already been talking for a minute. Yep. Vacuuming, just the middles. Don't let your perfectionism take over. We're doing just the middles. Just the middles. And stay focused on just the middles. Don't try to get underneath the couches. Leave that for when we do detail cleaning. Just the middles, folks. Just the middles. Somebody's saying her carpet sweeper squeaks. Don't you haven't put it together if the handle falls apart. You haven't put it together well if the handle falls apart, because mine has never fallen apart. It screws together. And if it's squeaking, you may have something wrapped around the inside. The middle brush will pop out and see if there's something stuck in there, because mine doesn't squeak. And I have the original. Okay. But if you keep having problems with it, email orders@flylady.net. Kathy will take care of you. Okay, we're going to go for, we need a 6 or a 3. Are you ready? That's a 4. That's a 2. Another 4. 5. This is loud. I'm going to cheat. Turned it over to 3. Number 3 is, grab a purple rag, and we're going to do our windows and mirrors. Windows, mirrors, and doors. And you just need plain water. And this is an old purple rag, and this is a new purple rag. You can barely tell the difference in them. This one's about 5 years old. So let's go after our windows and doors. Ready, set, go. Pardon me. We're doing our windows and doors. And when you get through with that, you may want to put some alcohol on one of your rags and do your doorknobs, light switches, place where people put their hands. Yep, and maybe even wipe down your remote controls, the front and back. Not soppy wet, but just wipe them down. Yep, we can do this. We're having fun, blessing our home, because, being out in the world right now, let's just circle our wagons and take care of our houses and turn off the TVs. And I hear my dog barking somewhere. Yep, she's out there in the world someplace. I would not put Neosporin in your nose. Nope, I wouldn't do that. I still got gland problems, and it's gone to my ear. It's gone to my ear. So I think today I'll be taking some echinacea. Be taking my echinacea today. Yep. 30 seconds. Doing windows. I couldn't be with Ben at the doctor today because I was scared I had something he could catch. And yep, my throat's still a little sore. And I just don't want to be around him if I'm sick, because he has no immunity whatsoever to anything. We're about to get our windows and doors done and mirrors. Okay, and our last one is number 6. And number 6 is my favorite. My favorite. Let me grab it here. It's my feather duster. Robert put me a copper tube in here to hold my feather duster so that I didn't have a hard time putting it back in. We're going to feather dust our whole house. Our whole house in 2 minutes. Ready, set, go. I did mine yesterday. And just let's feather dust our homes. I love how this one just kind of glows. The white feathers in it is just beautiful. And it matches my hair. But it's real easy to put back in my... This was an idea from a flybaby's husband. Well, it might have been a flybaby who was a guy. Robert wanted to cut it off so it was even with the little marble globbies. And I said, nope, don't cut it off. It reminds me that I don't have to be a perfectionist. And he was twitching, needing to cut it off. But it's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. How do you clean your duster? Well, about once a year, you can take a bucket of warm water and some baby shampoo and stick the feather duster under running water or in the bucket and gently massage it and lather it up and then rinse it. And you can let it air dry, or you can blow dry it, or you can steam it under a tea kettle and it'll just poof right up. So you can do it lots of ways. Yeah, you have to hide your dusters from your kitties. Our very first duster we got a case of 200 in, and Lucy, my blue tick hound dog at the time, thought it was a bird, and she took it out in the woods and buried it. Yep, she buried it in the woods. Okay, folks, we've blessed our home, and now our houses are looking good. They're smelling good, and we have gotten a lot done, and I'm getting my little game all set up for next time. And then it's up to you to get the sheets back on the bed before bedtime, and you'll be good to go. And then we'll do this again next Monday. Put it over there. Put this back where it goes. It's kind of heavy too. And I will see you at 3 o'clock. Don't forget about our sales. Carpet Sweep is going off in a few days. We got purple rags that are on a BOGO. The pink rags are half price. So these are great for doing for saving money on face wipes. They really are. And little babies, cleaning little babies' faces. They're just not much better than a pink rag. So folks, let's be kind to ourselves today. Turn the TVs off. Quit watching this crap. And yeah, I said it. Quit watching it, because it's just making us nuts. It's making us nuts. And in 3 months, we won't even know that there was an issue. So I love you all. And I will see you at 3 o'clock for tea. Yes, tea. Talk to you later.